Hey everybody, so I'm going to show you how to litter box train a rabbit. Okay, so when you first bring your bunny home, or even if you're just starting now, what you want to do is you want to see where your bunny pees and poos. I'm sorry about that. So just watch him, see where he pees and poos the most, and then set the litter box there and put the hay rack put the hay either inside of the bunny's litter box in the corner closest to the wall. And what I mean is, let's say my litter box right here. Like, this is the width of the litter box right here. Put the hay in the corner closest to the wall, or put it in the corner over there so that they actually have to jump into the box to get their hay. And then doing that will make them use that box, because bunnies try to pee and poo in one corner of the cage because they are very tidy animals most of the time. Okay, and after you figure out where your bunny goes pee and poo the most, what I did when I first box trained my bunnies is this was my 25th hay rack that I've used. The other one's just didn't hold enough hay, but this one does. I'm not quite. I think it's like a fish basket or something, cooking fish. I honestly have no idea. But anyway, so what I do when I got this is I zip tied it to the side of my cage. But the thing with that is that I would always have to unzip it to get the hay back inside, because the hay goes right there in between this thing. Hey, kittens, stop. Sorry about that. The kittens started fighting, so I had to break it up. Anyways, okay, so I like to attach my hay rack to the side of the cage, where the bunnies actually have to hop in the cage fully and reach their heads up to get it. Unless, I don't think you saw him, but Bobby just decided she would just reach over because she's tall enough. So what I did with this is I actually just put a nail right there. You can see that thing right there. And that kept, insofar as keeping my hay rack where it should be. So that's good, I guess. I'm not quite sure if that's good or bad. I think it's good. And the reason why you want to feed your bunnies hay inside the box is because they eat and poop at the same time, as you can see there. And then eventually, once they get and then they also peed. And then once they get the idea that they have to pee and poo inside of the litter box, they will start going in it even without the hay being there. But sometimes they'll decide to go where the hay is anyways, which I made that mistake one day, and I put the hay rack in here, and I had to completely pretty much change out my rabbit's box and had to move their hay back down here. If you want your litter box to go in a certain corner of the box, or a certain corner in the cage, then what you can do is slowly start moving it over there. But wherever the box goes, the hay must go. Whether if you have hay inside of here, which is just some little scrap pieces of hay, it's nothing really big. But anyways, so always bring the hay rack with the litter box. So if I decide to move my litter box right here, I would have to put my hay rack right there or on the side here. If your bunny starts peeing and pooing where he shouldn't be, like let's say he decided he wanted to go pee or poop someplace else, don't be mad at them. All you can do is move the box in where they are. Because if you decide to like smack him or something just because he's peeing where he shouldn't be, then he might decide to completely forget about you using box at all, which would not be a good thing if you're a really tidy person, which obviously I'm not, because I could care less if they, okay, I don't care if they poo all over the place, I don't like them peeing. But anyways, so always be positive, and if you see them going inside the box and it's the first time really going inside of it, praise them. Maybe give them a treat or something like that, but you don't really have to. It's just a kind of natural behavior that bunny will have. If you have two bunnies, sometimes they will be territorial with their litter box, and so if this happens, try to remain calm with it and just get a second litter box. I actually have 3 inside their cage. I have their main litter tray, their nesting box, and then up in the attic right above us, there's a 3rd litter box there. So just pretty much stay calm. Don't freak out if they start bullying each other. Just add a second box and then put the hay rack in the middle, so that they can both get hay without going over to each other's sides. And if one of them doesn't want them going to one litter box, the other one will just hop into the other. It's not a big deal. Just get a second litter box. That's all I have to say. It's that simple. But obviously, if you have an older rabbit, it can get hard. Or if your bunny's not spayed or neutered, that will be really hard to do it. I mean, to litter box train it. I have found that does are easier to litter box train than bucks. I mean, non-spayed or neutered animals. I personally found that does are easier to box train than bucks, because bucks will naturally spray for territorial instincts and I believe also to attract females, while does, they don't really spray. They will, but I've never had instance with my does spraying. But definitely my bucks, especially if they knew there was a doe around, they'd always spray in front of their hutch. But yeah, I hope this video helped you guys. I know it wasn't really that informative, and I'm really sorry about that. I'll try to make one in the future again and try to be more informative about it. But till now, thank you for watching. Bye. Okay, so the main last step in litter box training is always be positive with it. If your bunny goes poo, if your bunny goes poo outside the box, what I always do is just pick it up, put it into the box. It's a territorial thing. It doesn't mean your bunny doesn't like you or something. It just means trying to mark its territory. Bunnies can mark territory by peeing, chinning, and other ways like that, and some just choose to poo.